Thank you all for tuning into Earl the Wealth Builder and Coach. Hopefully everybody's had a great Mother's Day weekend. I didn't get a chance to come on and tell all the beautiful mothers out there happy Mother's Day. But I'm going to say happy belated Mother's Day because, we are into Wednesday. So now that that has been established, I want to talk to you guys about the news that's going on. So there's, word on the streets, and I had to do my due diligence and research as well, is that there is a float in country of Iraq. So I got it from 4 different sources. And the float just means that it's still not international yet, but the float is that is gaining value in country. So I wanted to also talk about people has been saying that the CBI, excuse me, that the rate will be on the CBI website when the rate first comes out. I'm going to correct you. They're not going to put the rate on the CBI when it first happens. Because if that's the case, then everybody will start running to go buy more currency. It just doesn't make sense for it to hit CBI first. Secondly, is when it does happen, the proof I would look for if I were you is when you're not able to buy any currencies anymore. That's going to tell you when the agency cuts off the currency selling, then you'll already know that that's the reason why. That's going to be your clue when this hits. And then I would say maybe, 5-10 days later, then you have to be on a CBI website. And it's only really people like us that know what's really going on that's going to go to the bank. Because the bank people's not going to tell everybody, hey, we have a currency that's revalued, or 2 or 3 currencies that's revaluing. The bank's not going to tell people that. The bank's not going to tell people that. So yeah, this is this is big news that is actually floating in country, and then when it comes here, it's going to come with the rate, and then it's going to also float here in the United States. So it's saying that there's probably 6 million people that are invested into this currency. And that's not a lot of people compared to how many people we have in the world. Or in the United States, there's not a lot of people. It's like a third, 3%, 3% that's invested into this currency that will be multi-thousandaires, millionaires, billionaires. So, but yeah, I did confirm that it is, in fact, floating in Iraq. The currencies are floating. I have a cousin, like I said, on my very first video that I made. He's a contractor out there. He was in Afghanistan, Bahrain. Now they got him in Iraq doing construction and stuff like that. So, but he's saying that there is talk around. A lot of times I try to confirm with him before I even bring anything on here, because I do listen to other gurus, or whatever you may want to call them, and some of them I don't agree with the information that they put out. And a couple of them, only a handful that I do listen to, and then I also do my research behind them as well, just to make sure that I'm bringing you guys actual factual news. So we are in great shape still, and the group that I'm a part of, we don't ask anybody for the dinar. So y'all be careful. Do not give your dinar to anybody that's asking you for it, or that's telling you that they will get a higher rate than expected. And as I said before, I don't think we're gonna get anything over $3.90. I don't even think we're gonna hit $4. And if we do hit $4, then hey, my fault for telling you that. But I don't think we're gonna go past $3.90, $3.90 per 1 dinar. So I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Who sang that song? I forgot the name of the group. But anyway, yeah, I'm excited, and we're gonna have a beautiful 2023. We got. I actually have several different wealth transfers that's happening for me, that I'm a part of, and then I'll eventually tell you guys about it, how you can get on the next go round, and make your money make your money work for you. Don't just spend your money on material things, or just buy whatever you want. Like, try to create and generate generational wealth for yourself, for your kids, for your grandkids, for your great grandkids, for your great 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 grandkids too. That's what I'm doing. I only have one kid. I have a son, and I want to make sure that if anything happens to me, he will not be left out without anything. He will have, he will be set. He'll be set. Properties, land. He'll be financially secured. He'll be set. So, anyway, I hope you all have a blessed Wednesday. I didn't come here to talk too long. I just wanted to give you guys the update. Especially since the news is already out there that, things are floating out there right now in Iraq. The dinar floating is at a float. So that's a really, 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 really great thing. And it's something that you all should be excited about, because we haven't got this far in all the 19, 20 years that people's been doing this. We have never got this far to where now they're talking about floating in country. So right now, what we're waiting on, because like I told you before, the budget has been done. We're just waiting for them to tell us that it's been done. There's ways they're doing just as we thought they would do. They're beating around telling you other things that the budget is done, but they're not telling you it's done. Like, everything has an order, but the order that it's in, it's like, why are you going here when we were talking about the budget almost 3-4 weeks ago, and you're saying this step is done, that step is done. Now you're waiting on that last third meeting for the budget, which they're saying that the budget meeting was supposed to have been yesterday, but now they changed a new meeting to Saturday, this Saturday coming. So there's a meeting for the budget Saturday coming. And they're gonna announce it, and they're gonna tell you guys that it's done. That's it. And I know that you probably already heard from other gurus that it's done as well, and that's cool. And that's where we are. Like I said, this is a blessing. It is what it is. Call it what it is. Call a spade a spade. This is a big blessing, man, and I'm happy to be a part of it. And I'm going to end up blessing some people in my family, helping them out. And then some other people, too, some people that really need help out there in society. There's people that are having a lot of mental issues. I'm probably going to open up a nonprofit organization as well, too, just to kind of help out. I want to do something to leave a legacy back here. That's my goal. I'm not trying to just be wealthy and selfish. I want to be wealthy, smart about how I make my investments and how and who I invest into, as well as other businesses that I want to open up as well. So just want to be the ideal person that people can say, he was a smart man. He did all these great things for people, not just for himself or family. I want to do great things for people. I want to give back. I want to do things that God says to do. God said, help your people. And that's what I want to do. I want to help my people. I've done a whole lot in my lifetime to, I had different types of cars, houses, had houses built. I've done a whole lot of things in my life. So there ain't really too much besides traveling the world. There ain't too much that I really want to do when it comes to buying things, because, you can always buy anything, especially when you got good credit. I would choose good credit over money any day, because your credit can build money. And that's just how I think. I think logic about things, and I always use, money goes quick as soon as you get it, but your credit can stay. Your credit creates asset. You hear me? Your credit creates assets. If you didn't know, now you know. We all can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have any credit, there's certain things you can't do regardless if you got money. You can't do without the credit. Like you can't buy a house if you don't have good credit, unless you're going to pay the house off, right? That's how it works. So your credit always have to be there. You got to always have good credit. And that's pretty much it, y'all. I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys and talk. I haven't been on here since last week. But stay motivated, stay encouraged, stay happy, stay positive, and just understand that we are coming to the end of this thing. We are coming to the end. It's about to be over. It's about to be over. And I'm happy. I'm happy that each and every one of you are a part of this as well, because you can change some lives, and that's the purpose of this here, changing some lives. But thank you all for tuning in to El, the Wealth Builder and Coach. It's been a pleasure being able to speak to you. It's a pleasure knowing that you support me and my channel. And also, if you're new, please subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications so that way you know when I'm posting new videos. And I'm going to start back, eventually start talking about some other investments so that way you guys can be a part of the other things that I'm doing too, because the NAR is not the only thing that I'm doing. I'm doing a whole lot of different things that's making pretty good money. And I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Even the ones that's negative, the negative people that post their negative comments, it is what it is. I don't pay attention to the negative. I'm focused on the positive things, and I'm staying abreast to everything that's going on in the world. And we have some really negative people out in the world, and people that's going through a lot of mental situations, and they don't know how to deal with it. So they act out, They act out and they just do things to get other people upset and mad and angry. But I'm not an angry person. I'm not a mean person. I'm not a person that's trying to get back or retaliate because someone says something cruel or mean to me. I just look at them and do this right here. I just smile. That makes them mad when you ignore them and you just smile. Just say, hey, you know what? You can say whatever you want to say. It doesn't change the way my day is going, and it's not going to change the way I'm living. Because at the end of the day, I am blessed. At the end of the day, I am blessed, and I'm highly favored. And guess what? God loves me. And he's the only one that can judge me. He's the only one that can judge you. So understand that, you guys. Understand that. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here and update you guys and to tell you guys, hey, we almost there. Thank y'all for coming. Peace.